Just when you think you've practiced enough, do more. You cannot practice too much. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh, there's so much to share. It is incredible. Explore, experiment, move around. Hello, sunshine. Ta-da! Let the sun shine. Hi, I'm Jennifer, and welcome back to another edition of my midlife student life. This week we're heading back down. It is a clinic week, so that means I'm actually working in the public clinic for 2 of the days, and then I have a table tutoring shift, so I'm down for 3. I'm looking forward to this week. This week is also a fun week. I really enjoy table work. Wow, it's actually sunny out. I need sunglasses. Go figure. Topped up with fuel, didn't need too much, thankfully. But yeah, price is sitting at $138.9. I feel like I've shared that same price point for many weeks and months now, and it's very comforting for the budget line item under travel for school when things can be kind of consistent for a change. It seems like so many things have been inconsistent when it comes to pricing. Yay for consistent, relatively cheap fuel. Happy. Let's get back on the road. We're halfway there. Well, we're on the last leg of the trip here. Should be a final destination about half an hour. Oh, I get tired. I've listened to some readings. I've done some studying. I do that by self-recording. Like I record a bunch of information that I want to review, and then I listen to myself reading the information. Getting tired, so I'm making this quick entry, and then I'm going to listen to some upbeat music, keep myself awake. The end is near. We're almost there. We have arrived. Time to unpack. Night 1 of 3. Good morning. It is 6:04 a.m. I'm up, dressed, ready to go for the morning, and I've just pulled up Complete Anatomy. I'm doing a little bit of review because I have some time, so I brought my breakfast down with me to eat and take a look at a few structures that I've been thinking about before I head off to clinic this morning. I'm feeling refreshed and excited for my morning ahead, and so let's go through the morning. And that's a wrap. We just finished clinic shift number 5 out of 24 clinic shifts that I need to accomplish this year. So that feels really good. I don't have a lot of reflection on this one, except for the fact that it felt effortless today from the standpoint of things, the people that I worked on. It made sense what I was doing. It all kind of added up. And we affectionately call it osteopathic math. My math was making sense, figured things out. And I was able to get through my paperwork most effectively and just all the details. So that's the end of Monday. We got out of here a decent time today. It's basically just shy of 2 o'clock. And I'll see you tomorrow for a table tutoring shift. That's a 10-hour day. Lots of fun. It's 5:55 a.m. and I'm just getting ready for school. Gonna leave by 6:20, 6:30 again. And today's the day where I get to just offer support and mentorship as we're directed in class. It's one of my duties as a year 4 student. Let's do this. All right, just got back to the Airbnb from a table tutoring shift, and I've got a couple of words of advice and encouragement. But before we do that, we need a cup of tea. Okay, welcome back. Got the warm tea. The advice is this: don't be afraid to have fun. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, we have 2 very long days of intensive learning. Try some things out. See what it feels like. So don't just stick to the exact drill order that they've given at school. Clearly practice those things. But we need to be familiar with the body and anatomy and how everything moves. So try some fun compare and contrasts. As an example, recently, a couple of the things I've been doing, I picked the patella recently. So for a few of my treatments, I did a quick assessment of the movement of the patella, took those movement preferentials, and then I went throughout the body to see if I could find that force somewhere else. Did a full treatment based on the principles that we use at our school. And then I would go back to my treatment, and for fun, my little mini experiment, check out the patella again and see if it changed. And you know what? A couple of times I actually had big change. And that started to tell me about how I was affecting the anatomy of the entire body, osteopathically speaking. So that's what I mean by having fun. Explore, experiment, move around, having a little bit of fun with your anatomy, playing around with it, with your practice patients, with your classmates. Even as a year 4 student, I'm still having light bulb moments, aha moments, if you will. When I thought I knew something really well, and then it gets either explained, demonstrated, or maybe I finally palpate it under my hands for the first time in a way that it just makes so much more sense than it used to. Okay, so there you go. That's enough for tonight. I'm exhausted. Can't believe I actually got all those words out. It is 10 to 9. I'm getting into bed very shortly, and I have another early morning tomorrow. It's another public day at clinic. I'm so excited to practice osteopathy once more and learn. Okay, good night. Good morning. It's Wednesday. And great sleep, feeling refreshed this morning, and excited to go to the public clinic. I think working at the public clinic for me exhibits 2 realities and emotions. Number 1, super excited to practice, learn more, do better every time I go. And I don't know who I'm gonna get, what kind of clients will show up, and patients and issues and things I'll have to deal with. And on the other side is kind of an anxiety / nervousness, which I think is healthy and good because it's such a great responsibility to work on people and learn and grow. I will chat with you after the morning is through. Oh my goodness. Wow, we just finished another public clinic day. Ooh, I'm cold. It's chilly down here. It says plus 5 degrees, but it just feels chilly. Turn on my heat warmer. Woo, fancy. Okay, what is there to say? Oh, there's so much to share about today. It was such an incredibly uplifting, positive, and wonderful morning. First of all, if you guys remember a couple of videos ago, back in September, my first public clinic shift here at Melvin, I had a couple of people who were challenging to me for various reasons. You can watch that video if you want to remember that day. And I was so overwhelmed. You know what? I got to see them again today. That doesn't often happen. But the point is I got to see them again. So it was like a follow-up. It felt like a 2-month follow-up. They have been seen by other practitioners, of course, since then, and other students who are practicing. But it was just neat. So that was one thing. I had a couple really good light bulb moments. We have an exceptionally good teacher who was there today and able to share a lot of very useful and helpful tidbits and reminders. And I have some review to do. There's some things I didn't know the answers to and a little confusing to me still. So I need to go back and do some research and some reading. So I always like to come home with some homework. That's always a good thing. I'm about to drive home, everybody. I'm really excited. So I feel like I've ended my week on a super high note, and I'm excited to go home Now I have a trip to go home. I need to finish recording this, get on to the weather network and find out what kind of traffic and things I'm going to run into weather-wise. Yay! Anyways, it's been a great week down at school. I hope you had a great week studying, and if you were in clinic, I hope you also had a great week having good clinical experiences. Keep the course, and like I was saying earlier, try to have some fun, try to experiment, explore with your practice time, and just when you think you've practiced enough, do more. You cannot practice too much. You can never have too much experience or too much practice. So do as much as you can, do twice as much as you think you should, and then you will be in a very good and confident place as a practitioner going forward. Okay, that's it for today. Thanks for joining me this week. And as always, stay strong and dig on. We will see you soon.